Okay, this is the Aural 2021 Level 1 walkthrough. We're going to go quickly through the instructions. And it says here, last year they had 4 music extracts. I will play the instructions for you, and let's follow.
Audibility check. Please listen carefully to this introduction. This exam is NCEA Level 1 Music for 2021. The supervisor will now pause the recording to check that everyone has heard this introduction.
Okay, hopefully you can all hear that. Don't think there's any more on this file, so I'm going to go to the next one. And here is the instruction.
Instructions. You will hear 4 music extracts. Each extract will be played as follows. First, the whole extract will be played once, from beginning to end. Then, sections of the extract will be played as you complete specific tasks. Each section will be played 3 times. Finally, the whole extract will be played 3 times, from beginning to end. There will be a pause of 35 seconds after each playing.
Okay. That's the end of CD2. Track 3. Now you're going to get a 2-minute pause for this one. Okay, it doesn't seem to want to open now. Let's read this out. You have 2 minutes to read the information below. Now that's very important. You have a key, B flat major. If it is a chord recognition, you need to draw a chord chart or do something with the chord chart, but let's keep reading. The music is printed on page 3. The whole extract will now be played once. So during this time, what you want to do is to get the feel of the music. You're going to get the pulse, so you're going to work out the tempo, which is the speed, and it's going to be in beats per minute. A separate section will be played 3 times each. So you've got section A, section B, and you have the bar numbers too. Now in this exercise, what you're going to do is you're going to identify the name of the instrument and also the tempo of the music using this symbol, or use English or Italian term. And then, secondly, you're going to get 4 dynamics in the boxes provided. So there's going to be a box, boxes. Use the musical sign. 3 gradual changes of dynamics. These are crescendos, decrescendos. Using appropriate musical signs, or English or Italian words. Okay, so we're going to have tempo and dynamics. Just to remind you, these instructions are very wordy, so you just need to get the key word. Okay. In section B, you're going to write on the score slurs, staccatos, and accents where they're missing. 2 changes of tempo. These are either ritadandos or accelerandos, which means get faster, get slower. You could use English for that. a pause using an appropriate sign. Now this is called a format. You're going to play 3 times. Now let's have a look.
Extract 1. You now have 2 minutes to read the information below.
Okay, I'm not going to pause for the next 2 minutes. So let's, okay, the whole recording's for 2 minutes of nothing. Okay, here's your first play.
You will hear an extract in the key of B flat major for solo instrument. The music is printed on page 3. The whole extract will now be played once. Follow the score as the music plays. A crotchet beat pulse will be heard before the extract starts.
Okay, what I just did now was to follow the music and mark in where the beats lie. So I think that was the first playing, and according to the CD there's still, yeah. So I'm going to get a gap, 35 seconds I guess. Okay, so there are some instructions here already, so we're meant to, if we look at the instructions, name the instrument, okay? So first time playing, you're not doing everything. You're not going to put any answers in yet, because we're going to get extract A 3 times, and we're going to get extract B 3 times. I'm just going to do what I can. Now the instrument that I heard was a woodwind instrument. So if you weren't quite sure what instrument it was, you could just write with a pencil the instrument family. That wasn't strings or piano or anything like that. It was sort of blowing instrument. It wasn't trumpet. So I'm guessing it was sort of like a clarinet. So I would need to double check. So write with a pencil. Okay. Now the meter is important. There were 3 beats per bar, and to get the pulse was important. So let's just go to extract A and see what we can do.
Separate sections of the extract will now be played 3 times each. Task A. Section A. Here is Section A for the first time.
Okay, I'm thinking da dee da dee da dee. Yeah, this tempo is not very fast, is it? So I'm not going to write allegro or fast. It's not like I really need to sort of work out the timing of it. Maybe it was above 60 beats per minute. The crotchet beat. The crotchet is this thing here. Quarter note. which is 1B.
Here is section A for the second time.
Okay, took me 2 goes to come upwards of tempo. Now next bit, I need to just check my instructions. In the squares, I need to put in 4 dynamic markings. So I need to put that in the box, and 3 gradual changes of dynamics. Oh, okay. So there are 3 gradual changes and 1 tempo dynamic marking. Okay.
Here is section A for the third time.
Oh, I see. I might have to cheat. I'll go back. I didn't understand the question. So, if I just go back, okay, I'll play it from the second time round.
Here is section A for the second time.
So here's MP, loud, back to piano, there's your increase of so it sort of goes to piano there again. So what they want is dynamic markings in these boxes and changes of tempo dynamics in between these boxes, but what they didn't say was put that in, right? So if you weren't ready, you would have not known what to do with these hairpins. Okay? So, look, I don't blame you if you didn't get this right, because I had to replay this. Okay, let's have a listen for the third time. So there's one more, there's 3 dynamic changes.
Here is section A for the third time.
Definitely gets bigger here and goes softer there. Just don't know whether anything happened. There's something happening there, and I couldn't really hear any changes of dynamics there. So, okay, well that's all I'm going to do there. So I fulfilled what they were asking on the score. I did these 2 things in that section A. Let's go to section B. What do I need to do? Changes of dynamics. Now, just remind yourself with, okay, no, articulations, the slurs. So slurs are these. Staccatos, detached. And accents are these. 2 tempo changes. And a pause. Wow, a lot to put in. Okay. So I will remind myself by looking for slurs, staccatos, and an accent. And I need to put a pause. 2 changes dynamic, tempo changes, which is rit, which means getting slower, as we saw here, rallentando or ritardando. It's the same thing. I prefer to use rit. Now, when you have an tempo, the tempo or the speed, because it slows down there, it goes back to the beginning. So the beginning tempo was this one there. So back to the original speed. wonder whether I need to use an art tempo there. Okay, I'm ready. Now you do not have this luxury when you are doing the exam, but okay, let's open it. Oh, it's refusing to open again. Okay, well, so much for must be slow internet or Google Drive. Very unreliable, I must say.